Same day that Mark Daniels got put on the ballot, I was signing up to be a write-in. I have done many things in my life. I started management when I was 17 years old. You guys remember back in the day when you had AT&T, MCI, and Sprint for long distance? Well, most of us have cell phones now, but back in the day we had this long. Okay, so they opened up a window for a little while, and I came in that window. I was the youngest employee in the history of the MCI Corporation. I had 30 subordinates that ranged in ages 30 to 55. I used to do counter narcotics. I did gang control. I did that for some time. That's what interested me into going into the military. I went into the military, specifically into intelligence, where I was Soldier of the Year 2 years in a row. I have 8 world records in the intelligence community. I made the first one, and I broke that record 7 consecutive times. Now I'm a master instructor on Fort Huachuca. Let me back up. While I was in uniform, and by the way, thank you VFW. Thank you. Everybody give all the veterans a round of applause, please. Thank you for your service, because you make it possible for young folks like me to be here tonight. I appreciate that. And that's why I stepped to the line and joined the military myself, because it was my time to serve. And so I thank you very much. All right, while I was in uniform, I'm not done yet. While I was in uniform, I started working counter narcotics again. My unit didn't know that, but I did that again. Like I was saying, though, I'm a master instructor on Fort Huachuca. I teach homeland security, insurgency, counterinsurgency, drone warfare. The list goes on. And folks, what we have is an insurgency of crime in this county. All right? In the last 10 years, crime has been on the rise, up 50%. Violent crime is up 84%. We still have our border issues. The meth labs in the rural areas, even if you go right out here outside of Benson, okay, we have a lot of meth labs that have been going up. When I was out in Pierce, in Sunsites, while I was talking to one of the volunteer firefighters right there, as beeper went off, because a meth lab blew up. Folks, we have issues, and if you live outside of the bubble of Sierra Vista or maybe downtown Benson, where you're pretty good to go, people have issues. We know where these criminals are, but we haven't responded. In fact, response times of the Sheriff's Department has been 2 to 3 hours, if at all. If you live in Portal, they call New Mexico, literally. If you live outside of Douglas, they just call the Border Patrol. So we have issues that need to be addressed. And what I'm going to bring to the table, and what I will activate, is modern solutions. Actions with modern solutions. This is 2012, and we just now got a tower on the east side of Chiricahuas. 2012. Yet I can download a movie on Netflix on my cell phone within minutes. Now tell me how backwards that is. Providing your safety and security for your families is my mission. And that has to be done in near real time. I should be able to pull up on my laptop in a car or anywhere. I should be able to pull up any arrest or disposition that has been made by any federal or local or county agency on any personnel. That needs to be near real time. Just like the 9/11 Commission came around and said, we need the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, right, to bring together all the intelligence agencies because they weren't sharing information. Terrorists slipped through the cracks. Criminals are going to do the same thing if we're not in near real time 21st century technology. We've got to think outside the box. I don't have forgot the word I'm trying to use. I don't know, all the awards that I've gotten throughout my life, accolades, thank you. Okay. All the accolades I have received, I did not get that staying inside the box. That is thinking outside the box, creating solutions, figuring out how can I take what I have and make something to be better. Everybody agree about the border issue? What about the border issue? Any problems with the border? No? If you have a problem with the border, please raise your hand. Okay, 2, 3 people. All right, no problem with the border then, right? Is the top-down approach working? Meaning the federal government, is that working for us? Yes or no? Okay. So have we ever thought about going over as a neighbor and saying, what can we do to help each other? What can we do to help each other? And that's what I've done. I went across, and I did go over pointing fingers, looking at you, it's your fault, your fault. I said, how can I help you? They said, well, if you can help us, because their economy is hurting, just like ours. Whatever happens here is way worse there. When crime is up here, crime is further up there. Everybody follow? Okay? So, if we can work together, why do I have to absorb crime? Why do I have to absorb trafficking or illegal aliens coming into Arizona if they can be intercepted at that side? I understand there's a lot of suspicion. People are wondering, oh, they're not going to work with us. But if you have tried that, please stand. I rest my case. No one has tried it. And if you first you do not succeed, try again. If you don't ever try, you will never succeed. I have many solutions, a modern approach to how we can solve the issues we have in Cochise County. I'm asking you that you remember me on November the 6th. Write me in for Sheriff. In fact, you can just bubble over and write in Ben. Everybody say Ben. Ben. There you go. All right. Thank you very much.